Yeah, well, as far as I'm concerned, we can start the interrogation the minute I get there. What? I'll be leaving in a few minutes. You know, Boswell, it occurs to me, if this kid shows the same kind of remorse he seemed to be showing in the television studio, the court is likely to go very easy on him. A few minutes. Yeah. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just thinking about what I have to do today.
Going down to the station, right?
Yeah, I have a telecast at noon. Nothing special.
Yeah, well, we can't expect to make headlines every time we go on the air.
Don't want to either. In fact, I wish it didn't happen.
Yeah, me too. You know, I think you may have helped that kid out more than you know. Well, I guess I'll be off to the courthouse. I'll see you later.
Okay.
You be careful. Seems the dude you fingered for us has mysteriously disappeared.
Somebody must have tipped him off.
Well, that's pretty convenient, wouldn't you say?
Look, Detective Castile, I'm sorry.
Not anymore.
What?
Skip it.
Look, I know you hate me. I'd hate myself, too, after what I put your wife through. But I don't know what else to say right now, except that that day I lost it, and I'm sorry.
And what's to stop you from losing it tomorrow and blowing somebody away on the street?
I wouldn't do that, man.
Oh, you wouldn't do that? You held a gun to my wife's head, man. You want to see the videotape?
I thought she turned on me. Don't you understand? She came to me and said she cared. I trusted her. No one ever cared before, you know? And then when I thought she turned to me, and I don't know what happened, man. I just went nuts. I had to strike back, but I swear I would have never hurt her.
Why should we believe that? You got a history of hurting people.
Not a single one of those charges stuck, man. Because they were hype. I know I've been in my share of trouble, but I was just trying to survive. You tried living on the street since you were 10, man. No home, no family. In all those years, no one's ever treated me decent until your wife. And now I know she meant what she said, because she really is gonna help me. But you guys put me away. You know what's gonna happen to a kid like me. I won't stand a chance. And if I ever get out alive, there's gonna be no one there to help me.
Cruz. With that story and what's on the tape, 100 to 1, he'll cop a suspended sentence. Probation. I'm not sure there's any point in wasting the court's time or the taxpayers' money.
I don't know. There's something to... Critter, what is the last thing you said to my wife before those cops took you out of that place?
I don't know, man. There was so much confusion. I don't remember.
So what are you thinking?
Drop the charges.
It's your call.
All this is the response for one show?
Well, the man did hold you at gunpoint, dear. And then it went out on every network and local news within the next 24 hours.
We've had to put on extra operators to handle the phone calls for the last 3 days.
I can't believe it.
Believe it. With one brilliant interview, you've made yourself an instant celebrity.
Well, you know what Andy Warhol said.
I think you're going to last a lot longer than 90 seconds, right, Lydia?
Mm-hmm. Especially with the follow-up we're going to have you do.
What follow-up?
I thought we'd try to get a couple of Critter's fellow gang members in here, or maybe we'll go on location. I've also lined up a therapist. I want you to interview him about the psychology of crisis situations.
Oh, I can't do that.
Of course you can. It's going to be great. Look, the ratings are going through the roof.
No, it's a lie. He came on here. Everything he did was an act. He as much told me so himself. I told Lydia.
I know.
You know?
Yeah, Lydia told me. But it doesn't change a damn thing because they don't know.
Well, they're going to know because I'm going to tell them. I'm not going to take credit for something that didn't happen.
It happened. Look, for that 1 minute, for those people out there, you did something nothing short of miraculous, and you are not going to take that away from them. Look, come on, you're at the beginning of what could be a great career. Just relax.
I can't do it.
I don't think you get the picture, Eden. You don't have a choice. Now, you either keep quiet about this, or you're gone. And you never work in this business again.
Yeah, Eden Castillo, please. Oh, yeah, that's right. She told me she was going to be on the air at noon. Just tell her, her husband called, and I'll call back. Yeah.
You can have a seat, Major Hamilton. I'll be with you in just a moment.
Thank you. His release forms need to be signed.
All right, I'll take that.
I want to thank you, Mr. Castillo, for everything.
Just keep your nose clean.
I will, I swear. I know where I went wrong. Look, I hope you tell your missus that I'll never forget her. Ever.
All right, let's go. I'll be back shortly, Major, so you can sign that complaint.
Well, now, I hope the complaint he just mentioned isn't against Kane.
You know it is. The man tried to kill me.
No, he didn't. He just beat the living hell out of you, which he had every reason to do.
I don't have to put up with this.
Philip, you signed that complaint. I will personally see to it that the press is informed of certain heretofore unknown highlights of your military career.
My military career is a matter of record.
No. People don't know. People don't know how you made certain ludicrously stupid decisions in the line of fire that cost dozens of young recruits their lives. How you coerced an innocent girl into, 1, passing herself off as Kane's daughter, and 2, trying to seduce him. I think more than a couple of papers would find that stuff worthy of a front-page story.
You don't have an ounce of proof.
You sign that complaint, I'll find it.
Well, this story's too fat.
What did Anderson say about that tip he got?
No question about it. The guy was the hood that Critter named on the air.
Great, then we can add it.
We can add nothing. He's got a rock-solid alibi.
So you mean the whole thing was a great act? That's show business. Onward and upward.
Yeah. Eden, I'm going to do the intro, and then I'm going to throw it over to you. You've got this story on the city council vote to increase the budget by $2 million. They've blown their chances to get reelected. Do you have any questions on that? You, Eden, do you have any questions on the story?
No.
Good. You know, I hope you're not planning anything stupid. I presume that you heard what Brent and I were talking about, but that doesn't change a thing. You and Critter still made a very good story.
A story. That's all this is to you. It's just a simple TV show. That's all it is. Just a TV show.
Don't get high and mighty with me.
You know, people turn on their sets to get information, to get the honest-to-God truth. Fine. I won't even waste my breath with you. You're not even paying attention. You don't even listen.
Stand by, please. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, this is News at Noon, and I'm Lydia Saunders. Our top story today concerns the new budget proposed by the City Council. Eden Castillo's been covering that for us, and here she is with the latest. Eden.
I owe all of you in the television audience an apology. 2 days ago, I was held at gunpoint by a young man. A man that I thought I had talked into telling the truth. A man I thought I had talked out of his gun. I thought I made him understand that what he was doing was wrong. I thought I made him understand that he was withholding information to a vital case that involved the death of his friend. And I was wrong. That is what came across on the screen to you. I'm ashamed to tell you it was all a lie. In order to save his own neck, he fingered an innocent man. He lied to you, he lied to me, to all of us. And most of all, he had absolutely no remorse. It's unfortunate that the camera can lie, that what it records is actually a distorted view of the events of a day. And we benefit with higher ratings, and that's not what KSB is all about.
So, you know, if I were you, I'd really think twice about this. I mean, you do have a lot of business on the line, Phil. Your reputation, such as it is at stake. Once the truth gets out, you can kiss the whole of it goodbye.
All right, Castillo. You win this one. No complaint. But I owe you one. And I guarantee I'm going to pay it back with interest.
Your wife's on the air.
Yeah, no, she told me she was...
Did she tell you that Critter also faked us all out?
What?
So in this case, we were all taken advantage of. The authorities, as well as you, the people of Santa Barbara. No lessons were learned. This man who held a gun on me was the same as he's always been. A dangerous, misguided young man.
Who is probably looking for her as she speaks.
Damn it to hell, man.
Excuse me, where is Eden?
She might be in wardrobe. I think Eddie had some outfits he wanted her to try on for remotes.
It's very important that I talk to her.
Well, I'll go check wardrobe for you, Cruz. If she's there, I'll send her up.
Thank you.
You catch the broadcast today?
Just a piece of it.
Your wife outdid herself. Frankly, I thought it was a terrible idea for her to come clean about the kid like that. In fact, I ordered her not to, but she went ahead anyway.
Yeah, well, she's always had a mind of her own.
I'm glad she does. You wouldn't believe the amount of phone calls we got after her speech. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if her little performance this afternoon didn't kick our ratings up a full 1.5 points.
Eden left right after the broadcast for home.
Well, let's make sure she gets back in time for the 6th. And I want to do a polish on her speech. The audience is bound to be huge. You know, I want Jennings to do an overnight ratings for us. We may be able to increase our advertising spot rate a full 10% the next quarter.
That's all you really give a damn about, isn't it? Ratings and advertising fees.
This is a business,
It's a
Cruz.
business that may have put my wife's life in jeopardy. I don't expect you to care. Excuse me. All right, baby, you be there.
Hi, we can't come to the phone right now, but leave a message at the sound of the tone.
Anyway, I'm on my way right now, so I should be there soon. I love you. Hi, darling. That was quite a broadcast today. I sure wish you'd told me this morning, but, whatever. You should know the Critter was released. He is back on the streets, and I'd appreciate it if you'd lock all the doors and windows. Anyway, I'm on my way right now, so I should be there soon. I love you.
I had to talk to you, Eden. You're the only one who understands.
What do you mean? Kane, you hurt Andrea. How could you do something
What
like
about me?
that?
What about me, huh? What about my heart? How many times do I have to love someone and then I lose them? First Suli, and then you?
Kane, you can't compare our friendship. You know what we had.
I know. But I loved you. You know how much I loved you. How much I wanted you.
Kane.
But then I found Andrea. I found Andrea. And I thought maybe that can work.
No.
But she's the one who brought me into my life. She's the one who told me she was my daughter.
Andrea didn't know that, Kane. She didn't know.
But she went to work for the major. Even though I told her she could not trust that man, she did it anyway. She went to work for him. And what do I get, huh? What do I get? It's all lies. My whole damn life's a lie.
Oh, your whole life is great, Kane. It's just, you need help. And Andrea, she can help you through that because she cares
No,
about
don't you understand? She is part of my pain. It's over. It's all over. I warned her, and she went to work anyway. I cannot forgive her for that.
Well, you have to forgive her. If you care for her, you have to forgive her.
No, I will not forgive her for anything. I won't forgive anyone. I won't forgive the Major. I won't forgive Andrew. I won't forgive you. You move, man!
Look, I'm sorry about this, man. I had to release somebody from prison today, from jail, who's got a beef with Eden. I guess I'm a little nervous about it.
Should have pulled the trigger. Would have solved all my problems.
Now, why the hell would I want to do that? You're my friend.
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Kane, what? Kane, wait.
Go, let him go.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Listen, I am really sorry for everything. I'm sorry I didn't tell you about Critter.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I wanted to do something on my own. You know, I wanted it to be my decision.
What, you think I would have tried to talk you out of that? I admired you for doing that. I thought it was brave, and I thought it was smart. But if you'd have just warned me, I wouldn't have let the kid back out on the streets.
Look, I'm fine. I really am. I'm fine.
When did King get here?
A few minutes ago. And you know, when he's drinking, he doesn't make any sense, and...
Yeah, maybe I should go and, maybe I should go after him. Maybe I should...
No, I really don't think it's a good idea. You should just let him be.
It was a hell of a feeling to walk up to that door and hear somebody screaming at you. You know what I mean?
I'm fine. I'm gonna be okay. You know, I'm really gonna be okay. We're gonna be great. I mean, we're gonna have a wonderful life, wonderful family. Everything we always ever dreamed of.
I don't know. Sometimes. Let's sit down and tell me about this, Sherlock. I knew you were on your...